Hello, everyone. A pleasant good evening to you, as well as a happy new year as well. Here from the Hillsboro Event Center, it's a doubleheader of basketball action coming your way on yourliveevent.com. Started off here with the girls game first between Hillsboro Central Valley as well as Mayport CG. It's the Burros and the Patriots, two teams in need of a victory after a bit of a slow start for each of them, hoping to turn things around in the new year here in 2020. We'll also have the boys game for you. That will come up afterwards as well. Two games between the storied rivals of the Burros and the Patriots here getting written once again tonight on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Having money to get your crop in the ground isn't enough. What's your plan? Where do you want to be years down the road? Hello, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We care about you and your farming operation. We want to help you to be successful. Don't settle for any financial institution. Choose one that understands your current needs and can help you work towards your long-term goals and objectives. We have a long history based in the Red River Valley. We pride ourselves on understanding agriculture, and we'd be honored to be your bank. The Goose River Bank, strong bank, strong community, member FDIC.
Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. Looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high-yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have our Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a two-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. Rocky's number is 701-430-1149.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, it's time to talk to the head coaches for both teams. First, we'll talk with the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley. That is Coach Tony Guttormson. Pre-game coaches' comments on yourliveevent.com, talking with the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley girls basketball, Tony Guttormson. And Miss Coach G, I haven't seen you since last year, if you excuse my terrible joke there. How's it kind of been there since the last game there with the New Year's holiday now?
It's been good. We had a couple good days of practice. Sometimes it can feel like a long time without a game, but then there's other times as a coach you're glad that you have some practice. So it's been good. Girls got another extra day off, and then we had a couple days where we could work on some things, and it's been good, and we're ready to get back at it tonight.
After a little bit of a struggles here, kind of to end the end of the calendar year there, maybe is this just a kind of time now to kind of regroup, refresh, forget about the previous last few games, and just start new here in 2020?
For the most part, yeah. We want to we do talk about like taking the positive things from some of those games and building on them. But yeah, overall, we want to do that. We want to turn the page and just move on. We know that obviously you can't do anything about games that we've lost, so we need to focus on those positive things that we did. And I think there were a lot of positive things in that Richland game because they're a pretty solid team, and hopefully we can carry some of those things over tonight.
Start off the new year here, a big rivalry game against Mayport CG.
Yeah, we know it's going to be a good matchup. It always is. Doesn't seem like one way or the other in the last 3-4 years. It seems like it's always close, not really a blowout. I think maybe the most was about 10, 12 points. Otherwise, it's usually under 10, and it's a good battle. So, looking forward to it. We know they have, we know they're a good defensive team. That's one of their strengths. Has been one of their strengths for several years, and so we got to be ready to take care of the ball and hopefully put some points up.
There's maybe an X factor here for Hillsborough Central Valley to pick up a win tonight.
Well, like I said, I think they're a good defensive team. I think we're a good defensive team. I think it'll be just on the offensive end. Can we score? They'll probably, in the past, they'll usually play a mix of man and zone, and so we have to be ready for that. They've got a good group of seniors like we do, and they've been playing for a while. So, just kind of when you're working together on defense, when you've been together that long, it helps on the defensive end. So we just need to take care of the ball and take some good shots, and hopefully we can score some points.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Gatormson joined us on our Irie Insurance pregame show with 7 locations to serve you. One's in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mahnomen, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo. Your leader in crop insurance, a locally owned and independent insurance agency, Irie Insurance Agency. Visit them online, IrieInsurance.com. Take a quick break, then we'll talk with the head coach for the Mayport CG Patriots. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to Your Live Event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. At RDK, we specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at RDK. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll talk with head coach for the Mayport CG Patriots. That is Ben McClenahan. With head coach for Mayport CG, Ben McClenahan. And coach, a bit of a tough start to the season, but last time out, able to pick up your first victory of the year.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of tough competition right off the bat, and working through that. And, I feel like we still are playing better every game. I'm not... we all want to win, but I'm not too concerned about where we are right now. I feel like things are still moving in the right direction, and especially picking up that last win before going to the Christmas break is always a big boost.
Yeah, and then talk about that, are you maybe kind of settling down now with kind of the craziness of how the holiday season break is now? You can kind of settle back down, get into your normal routine once again.
Yeah, starting next week we'll get back into the normal routine. It'd be good to get back out on the court again after some time off and having some we'll call them Christmas practices. They're not quite up to par, but good to get them out there playing again.
And then with that as well here, you talked about not really concerned. Now really is kind of when the season starts here. A big sprint to the finish. A lot of region opponents to go. A lot of places jostling around.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, January is the time where you're playing 2, sometimes 3 games a week, and a lot of them are the region games, which are the ones that really matter. And then solid month of that, and then into the region play.
Talk about your opponent tonight, Hillsborough Central Valley.
Yeah, Hillsborough, they've had some battles as well. Of course, they have 2 big girls on the inside and a couple on the outside, so be a good competition.
Give me a key to the game here to pick up a victory tonight.
Key to the game is going to be able to play 4 consistent quarters.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Mayport CG Patriot coach Ben McLennan joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. Take another quick break, then we'll talk keys to the game coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here, Brady Siebel's with you, as well as Keith Meyer, our cameraman and board runner here tonight. And, of course, as always, Mark Forsyth, our executive producer as well. I'm going to talk some keys to the game here, and with talking to both coaches, 2 evenly matched opponents here tonight. It comes down to just the simple things like turnovers here. Can you force turnovers? Can you create turnovers? Hillsborough Central Valley is shown to sometimes be prone to mishandling the basketball there. They have shown some weaknesses whenever they get double teamed in the full court press. If you're Mayport CG, can you force turnovers on that, creating baskets on the other end? If you are Hillsborough Central Valley, can you be able to break the press and not commit a number of turnovers? Those are your keys to the game. Take a quick 60-second timeout, then be back for more on yourliveevent.com.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsborough High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsborough High School District.
It's time to get rid of those old, energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsborough. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsborough. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. One final segment here on the Iron Insurance pregame show. Take a look at our region standings here so far as we hit the new year for Region 2 girls basketball. As Midway Minto, the top spot there, a 4-0 region record. As 5 teams still undefeated. Grafton and, Drayton Valley Edinburgh at 4-0. Grafton is at 3-0, and Thompson and Park River Fordville Lincoln at 2-0. Also, Cavalier at 3-4, a busy region schedule to begin their season. Also, Laramore's at 3-1, and Northwood is in 7th at 2-5. Then Hillsborough Central Valley in 9th at 1-4. Griggs County Central, Findlay, Sharon, Hope Page, Mayport, CG, and North Porter all yet to record a region victory. Other girls basketball games going on in the region here tonight. Midway Minto is at Grafton. Griggs County Central is at Park River Fordville Lincoln. As tomorrow, some more region competition. Drayton Valley Edinburgh is at Haddon Northwood. Findlay Sharon Hope Page is at North Border. And Grafton will host Central Cass. Take a quick break here. We'll pause for the national anthem. Then we'll be back with our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student-athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans, too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. First, we're going to have the starting lineups for the visiting team, the Mayport CG Patriots. Patriots in the road reds with white numbers as well as blue striping on the shorts as well. Starting off, a senior guard, 5 feet 4 inches, number 15, Bree Hutter. A senior guard, 5 feet 10, number 23, Cora McClenahan. Senior guard, 5 feet 5 inches tall, number 25, Ellie Bergstrom. Senior forward, 5 feet 5 inches, number 32, Hannah Oost. And senior forward, 5 feet 6, number 34, Olivia Gapp. Starting lineups for the Mayport CG Patriots, head coach by Ben McClenahan. Assistant coaches are Kelly Domeyer and Leon Williams. As well here tonight for HCV Athletics, as well as the boys game to follow. Also, the Burro wrestling team is in Larimore. We hope to have some results and be able to pass those along either in between the games or during the varsity boys halftime here. As talking to Rob Owen, said he'd send us the results once that duel concludes for Burro Wrestling as they start their push here in 2020. As now it's time for the starting lineups for the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros. Senior guard, 5 feet 8, number 5, McKenna Bergstrom. Senior guard, 5 feet 7, number 10, Sage Forseth. A senior forward, 5 feet 11, number 11, Sydney Brecken. A senior guard, 5 feet 7, number 20, Caitlin Ensign. And a senior, the center, 6 feet tall, number 34, Abby Magnuson. Those are your starting lineups for the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros. Head coach is Tony Gatormson. Assistant coach is Katie Colness. As we wait here for opening tip, we'll get our quick coaches insight here from Keith Meyer. Keith, should be a good game here between two storied rivals.
I'm looking forward to the matchup between the big gals inside, Magnuson, Brecken, McClanahan, and McIntyre. If either of those sets can, what should we say, get a little bit of domination going against the other pair, that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. I think more likely you're going to see those two pairs kind of neutralize each other. And then it goes to the outside. Who's going to have the better outside game? And that's where Mayport could have the advantage in that speed and ball handling department.
Opening tip won by Mayport CG's number 23, Cora McClenahan, and taken by Patriots. Oos gets it to Bergstrom. Long three-point attempt just off the mark. Rebound taken and out of bounds. Last touched by the Burros. As Oos there on the rebound. Shot clock resets to 35 inbound to Oost. As we'll have a travel called. Travel on Hutter. That'll be the first team turnover for Mayport CG. Burros will take over with the basketball. Inbound to Forseth. Back to Bergstrom. It's across the timeline. Has it taken away from her and stolen by Mayport CG. Going the other way is Hutter. Tries to drive baseline as out of bounds. Last touched by Mayport CG and Burro basketball. Inbound to Forseth. Pass to Ensign. Cross court to Bergstrom. Able to get it over on the pass to Brecken. Pass pinballs around. Finds Magnuson. Back out to Ensign. Forseth with a three-pointer. No. Rebounded by Brecken. Put back. No. And rebound taken by McClenahan. Cross midcourt. Driving baseline kick out to Hutter. She'll put up a three. That one is no good. Rebound fought for and taken by Magnuson. Bergstrom across midcourt. Forseth, Ensign, work it inside to Brecken. Outside, Magnuson thought about the three, steps in, shot attempt no good, and rebound taken by Gap. Oost across the timeline. It back out to Hutter, back to Oost. On the three-point arc, guarded by Bergstrom. Gap to McLennan, top of the key. Work inside, back outside to Hutter. She'll drive inside to Gap, puts the shot up and gets it to go. Olivia Gap, first points of the game. Mayport CG leads 2-0, 2 minutes into it. Bergstrom picks up the dribble, finds Forseth, gets it across with the pass to Brecken. Back to Forseth, she'll run the offense. Directing traffic, Ensign. And a Bergstrom, top of the key. Forseth. Inside to Brecken. She'll put the shot up, no. Rebound fought for, saved by Bergstrom to Brecken, out to Ensign. Ensign with a three, no, and rebound taken by Oost. Running quickly, pass outside, but travel. Hutter with the travel, third on the Patriots.
Took a little hop before she started her dribble there.
Rose to inbound to Forseth. Pass to Ensign. Pass is stolen away by Gap. Gap puts the shot up, no, and rebound taken by Magnuson. Still loose, and it'll go out of bounds. And will stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Inbound Forseth. Cross court to Magnuson, has that one taken away from her. As McLennan will drive inside, blocked by Magnuson, and Ensign will end up with it. It's it to Forseth. Inside to Magnuson. Magnuson working, driving, puts the shot up, no. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Mayport CG. 2-0 Mayport CG with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. Ensign to inbound. Magnuson thought about the three. Drive kick to Forseth. Forseth with a three-point shot off the iron, no good. Out of bounds, and ball to Mayport CG. Patriots to inbound. Boost across midcourt. McClanahan. Gap. To Hutter. She'll put up a three. That one's no good off the front iron, and rebound taken by Magnuson. Forseth pass to Ensign. Inside Brecken. Pass knocked around, able to be saved by Bergstrom. Magnuson inside to Brecken. Brecken turns, puts the shot up off the glass. Good. Tied at 2. Patriots quickly the other way, as we'll have a defensive foul called on Hillsborough Central Valley. That'll be on McKenna Bergstrom. That'll be her first, team's first.
Mayport's playing a 2-3 zone, trying to bottle up the big girls for the Burros. Right now it's early, but they're giving the Burros some room inside.
Bergstrom checks out. Kaylin Olson checks in for the Patriots. Three-point attempt is no good. Rebound taken by Gap, and she's fouled. As that will be on Sydney Brecken. That'll be her first. Second on HCV. Inbound to Gap at the corner. Pass is stolen away and taken by the Burros. Forseth. Kick out to Ensign, inside to Brecken. She'll turn, put the shot up, good! Sydney Brecken has all 4 Burro points. They take the 4-2 lead. Oost to Hutter. She'll drive baseline. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound taken by Gap. She'll put one just inside the free throw line, and that's good. Gap has all 4 Patriot points. Burros the other way. Magnuson, wild shot up and good, and the foul. Magnuson gets it to go, draws the contact, and scores the basket to give HCV a 6-4 lead. Ensign checks out. Tiffany Cazzette checks in. McClanahan checks out for the Patriots.
Actually, she stayed in.
Oh, excuse me, then Gap will check out. And Hannah McIntyre checks in for the Patriots. Magnuson free throw, no good. Rebound taken by McClanahan. Right the other way, Olsen at the wing. Inside, McIntyre. Shot by McClanahan, up and good. Tie it at 6. Forseth pass to Brecken. Pick up her dribble, gets it to Bergstrom at the corner. Shot, 3-point attempt, no good. But Forseth, rebound, put back, good.
Forseth for 2.
Burros lead by 2. Oost across the timeline. Guarded by Bergstrom. McClanahan inside. Pass to McIntyre. Shot attempt no good. And rebound taken by Brecken. Bergstrom inside to Magnuson. She'll turn, put it up, and good. Abby Magnuson, she's got 4. We play under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Olsen right at the Burrow logo. Out to the top of the key, guarded by Cazzette. Pass to McClanahan at the free throw line. She'll put a shot up, no good, and rebound taken by Bergstrom. He'll drive the other way. Inside, Magnuson. He'll drive, spin, puts the shot up, no. Rebound by Brecken, back out to Forseth as she traveled. 4th Burrow turnover.
Boy, something you don't see very often in Class B girls basketball is inside players that can turn towards their weak hand and make a little hook shot. HCV is fortunate enough to have 2 of them that can do that. Both Brecken and Magnuson have shown off their left hand hook shot.
Turnover by Mayport CG. Burrows with it. Inside pass to Spokley, couldn't control it cleanly, able to save it. Outside, Ensign with a 3, no, but Magnuson with the offensive rebound, keeping it alive. Cazzette, Ensign to Forseth. Back inside Spokley, and she's fouled. That'll be on Addison Domeyer. That'll be her first. Team's second. As Corinna Holte checks in for Hillsborough Central Valley. Ellie Bergstrom checks back in for Mayport CG. Ensign inbound to Holte. Cazzette picks up her dribble, back to Holte. Magnuson in the corner. Cazzette, Ensign. They work it around. Cazzette once again, shot up, no, and rebound taken by Bergstrom. Oost across the timeline. They can hold for the final shot. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. Domeyer inside. Swatted out of bounds as possession will remain with Mayport CG. Magnuson out. Sydney Brecken checks back in for the Burros. 16.3. Inbounds to McIntyre. Bergstrom will drive. As we'll have a whistle and an offensive foul called on Bergstrom. It'll be her first, 3rd on the Patriots. Burrows final 10 seconds, inbound to Holte, gets a screen, Pass is knocked away by Domeyer. Burros will retain possession. 5 seconds on the game clock. Holte to inbound to Cassette. Back to Holte. She'll fire up a three. That one's off the mark. No good. As that will conclude the first quarter of play on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley 10, Mayport CG 6.
The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Hillsborough Lumber is now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash. Use Hillsborough Christmas Cash to purchase the items you need to repair or remodel your home. Hillsborough Lumber can and will assist you with all your projects. They have all the building materials, including windows, doors, cabinets, flooring products, and they'll help you from start to finish to make sure your project is a great experience. If you're finishing up a project before winter or just wanting to get it started now, I'm suggesting you visit with Hillsborough Lumber, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Hillsborough Lumber now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash.
10-6, Hillsborough Central Valley leads after 1 quarter of play. Scoring leaders for the Burros, Sydney Brecken and Abby Magnuson, both with 4 points. Stage Forsyth has 2. From Mayport CG, Olivia Gap with 4, and Cora McLennan with 2. Burros inbound to Ensign. Ensign will run the offense. Back to Holte at the Burrow logo, picks up her dribble at the line. Brecken. Pass is stolen away by Bergstrom. She'll go the other way as it'll get deflected out of bounds. Possession remains with Mayport CG.
Cassette had the right idea there. The wing was open, but she threw a bounce pass.
Inbounds to Domeyer, puts it up, no. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Burros.
Point I was making about a bounce pass, it's a slow pass, and Mayport was able to step in and cut it off and intercept it.
Inbounds, Domeyer gets it to go off the glass for her first bucket. Cuts the Patriot deficit to 2. Holte gets it to Spokley. Pass to Brecken, and she's fouled. That'll be on Addison Domeyer. That'll be her second. 4th on the Patriots. As wholesale substitutions for Mayport CG as Gap and as well as McClenahan and Olson back in. Ensign three-pointer from the baseline is no good, and rebound taken by McClenahan. Domeyer across midcourt to Olson. Guarded by Holte. He'll back out, pick up her dribble, gets it to Gap. Does toss it inside. No, stolen away by the Burros, Sydney Brecken. Ensign pass to Forsyth. Inside Brecken, she'll put it up, and good! Sydney Brecken, she's got 6. Domeyer across the timeline, pass to Olson. To Gap. Guarded by Brecken. For someone to pass to, gets it to Bergstrom. Top of the key to McLennan, back to Bergstrom at the wing. Hutter, 3-point attempt. Shot no good. Rebound fought for out of bounds. Possession to Hillsborough Central Valley.
So far, the Burrow inside girls are doing a very good job of positioning, making it easy for the outside people to get them the ball, and they're taking advantage and getting some buckets.
Forsyth pass to Holte, and she's fouled on the pass attempt. As that foul will be on Hutter. That'll be her first, 5th on Mayport CG. Holte will check out for Hillsborough Central Valley. Bergstrom back in. Forsyth to Ensign. Brecken Brecken on the baseline, kick out to Forseth. She'll drive. Bergstrom thought about the three. She'll drive, puts up the shot, gets the bounce and the roll for 2. McKenna Bergstrom, her first basket. Burros lead by 6. Bergstrom at the wing. Cross-court pass, tipped, saved by Hutter, but that is stolen away by the Burros. Turnover number 8 for Mayport CG. Forseth dribbles up court. Bergstrom inside Brecken. Back outside to Ensign. Bergstrom in the corner inside. Magnuson, she'll put the layup up, no good. And rebound taken by Gap. As we'll have a timeout called by Mayport CG. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30 as well. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Burros lead 14-8.
Hi, this is Isaac Whitley, a student athlete at Hillsborough High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for the other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage us to all show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
14-8, Hillsborough Central Valley leads by 6, 5:09 remaining in the first half of game number 1 of this Burro Patriot doubleheader. Boys game to follow. We'll have that for you as well here on yourliveevent.com. Patriots inbound to Hutter. Olsen inside. McClanahan, she'll work. Blocked by Magnuson as it goes out of bounds. Possession remains with Mayport CG. 22 on the shot clock. Bergstrom to inbound. To Gap. McClanahan at the three-point line. Out to Hutter, top of the key. Gap inside, back out to Gap. She'll put it up and good. Olivia Gap, she's got 6. Inbound to Bergstrom as that pass is stolen or thrown away, and turnover on Hillsborough Central Valley. Hutter gets the inbound pass. Dribble it across the timeline. Gap right back to Hutter. To the corner. Now dribbles, goes back the other way. Inside, McClanahan puts it up. No. Rebound still loose and taken by Forseth. Pass to Ensign. Inside, Brecken back out to Ensign. Inside Magnuson, she'll spin, turn, puts it up, and good. Abby Magnuson, she's got 6. Burros back up to a 6-point lead. McClanahan drives inside, puts up a shot, no, but we'll have a foul called on Magnuson. That'll be her first. And to the line to shoot 2.
There's a good move by McClanahan. Got the ball on her strong side with her right hand. Went to the basket strong. Burros didn't have anybody in position to cut her off.
First free throw attempt is good. As Hannah Oos checks back in for Mayport CG. Anna Spokley and Tiffany Kazette check back in for Hillsborough Central Valley. Second free throw, no good, and rebound taken by Magnuson. Forseth. Brecken inside to Magnuson. Back out to Kazette, and we'll have a foul called on Hutter. That'll be her sixth on Mayport CG. Next foul, Burros will be shooting. Bergstrom inbounds to Kazette. Back to Bergstrom. To Forseth just inside the three-point line. She'll drive inside, puts the shot up, no. Rebound taken by McClanahan, and she'll be fouled.
Patriots have gone to a man-to-man defense to see if they can bottle up the inside game a little bit. When you're in a man-to-man, you've always got somebody with the post player, and if the defense positions correctly, makes it a much tougher pass to get it inside.
Foul on Magnuson. That's her second. She'll check out of the game, and Brecken will check back in. Pass pinballs around, eventually stolen by Hillsborough Central Valley. Forsyth to Brecken, who drives inside. Spokley lost the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on Hillsborough Central Valley. Girls lead by 5. Inbound to Oost. Cross half court, guarded by Bergstrom. Dribble to the corner. Pass to Utter, top of the key. Gap at the wing. Inside Bergstrom, she'll put it up, no. And rebound taken by Forsyth. Forsyth pass to Bergstrom, inside to Brecken. Fought for, and we'll have a foul called on Mayport CG. That'll be 7, and McLennan on the foul. That's her second, 7th on Mayport CG. So Sydney Brecken will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt, no good. Rebound is taken by Bergstrom. Out to Gap, she'll put it up, and good! Gap with the mid-range shot. That's the deficit down to 3. Burrows with it, Ensign. Tries to get it inside. That one's stolen away. Taken by Oos. She'll dribble it the other way. McIntyre. Out to Hutter. She'll put up a 3. That one off the mark, and rebound taken by Ensign. As we'll have a timeout called by Hillsborough Central Valley. Quick 30. We'll take 30 as well. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette, Siege, Sales, Scoreboard. Burros 16, Patriots 13.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Back and forth first half. Hillsborough Central Valley leads 16-13. Minute 48 remains in the first half. Out of the timeout, both teams have used a 30-second timeout so far in this first half. Gazette inbound to Ensign. Ensign will run the offense. Spokley at the elbow. Out to Gazette. Brecken along the three-point arc. Inside Spokley. Back out to Gazette. She'll put up a 3. That one is off the mark, no good, and rebound taken by Oost. Quickly going the other way. Parker, Gap. Back out to Hutter. She'll put up the 3. No. Rebound taken by Gap, and she's fouled. As out of that timeout, checking in for Mayport CG is Isabel Parker. As Holte there called on the foul, that's her first, 5th on Hillsborough Central Valley. Inbounds by to McIntyre. She puts it up, no, and rebound taken by Gazette. Ensign will get it across half court. Inside to Spokley, couldn't get the handle. Fought for, still loose, and we'll have a jump ball. Arrow points to Mayport CG. Another Burrow turnover. As Holte and Spokley check out for the Burros. And Abby Magnuson and Sage Forsyth back in for HCV. Oost across the timeline. Gap right back to Oost. To McIntyre. Hutter. It's a screen. Gap, she'll put it up just inside the three-point line. No. Rebound taken by McIntyre. Shot attempt is no good. And out of bounds to Hillsborough Central Valley. 39.1 remaining on the game clock. Burros across the timeline with Kazette as that one is stolen away by Parker. And it'll go out of bounds. Last touched by Hillsborough Central Valley. Patriots can hold for the final shot. Inbound to Oost. She'll drive baseline. Pass is off of Magnuson and out of bounds. Patriots will retain possession. Oost to inbound. As we'll have a timeout called by Mayport CG, a 30. We'll take another quick 30 as well. 16-13 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Burros lead. Burros lead by 3 after the timeout call by Mayport CG. Coach McClanahan trying to instruct the girls, trying to get them the perfect play here for the final 20 seconds. Patriots can hold for the final shot. Oost inbounds to Parker. Inside McIntyre, puts it up, gets it to go. Hannah McIntyre, her first bucket. Patriots within 1. Brecken the other way. Back out to Forsyth. Inside Magnuson. She'll put it up. No. Rebound still loose. And that will conclude the first half of play. After 2 quarters on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard, Hillsborough Central Valley leads Mayport CG 16-15. Halftime report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Having money to get your crop in the ground isn't enough. What's your plan? Where do you want to be years down the road? Hello, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We care about you and your farming operation. We want to help you to be successful. Don't settle for any financial institution. Choose one that understands your current needs and can help you work towards your long-term goals and objectives. We have a long history based in the Red River Valley. We pride ourselves on understanding agriculture, and we'd be honored to be your bank. The Goose River Bank, strong bank, strong community, member FDIC.
Back here as we have reached halftime here from the Hillsborough Event Center. Game number 1 of our Burros versus Patriots doubleheader. The girls game here first. We'll have the boys game to follow as well. After 1 quarter of play, Hillsborough Central Valley with a 10-6 lead, as they were led by 4 points apiece by Abby Magnuson and Sydney Brecken. However, the Mayport CG Patriots outscore the Burros 9-6 in the second quarter to bring it within a 1-point game at 16-15 here at halftime. As on the court, they're having a 3-point competition there at $1. If you make the 3-pointer, you get a free 2-liter of pop. Yeah, that's your halftime entertainment at the Hillsboro Event Center. Take another quick break here. We'll finish tabulating our first half stats and give those to you coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. Looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have our Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a 2-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. Rocky's number is 701-430-1149.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
First half stats here, pretty even, as you might expect from a 16-15 first half game. First, the team stats for Mayport CG. As Addison Domeyer, 2 points, also has picked up 2 fouls as well. Hannah McIntyre with 2 points as well. Cora McClanahan has 3. And Olivia Gap with 6 points for Mayport CG. Gap also with 6 rebounds here in the first half as well. Scoring-wise for Hillsboro Central Valley, McKenna Bergstrom with 2. Sage Forseth also has 2. Cindy Brecken with 6, also has 4 rebounds. Same stat line for Abby Magnuson as well. 6 points with 4 rebounds. Free throw-wise for both teams, Mayport CG is shooting 1 for 2, as Hillsboro Central Valley is 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Turnovers, Burros committed 10 in the first half. Mayport CG committed 9. Team rebounds, Patriots with 16, Burros with 15. And team fouls, Mayport CG committed 7, Hillsboro Central Valley committed 5. Timeouts-wise, Mayport CG using 2 timeouts in the first half, both of the 30-second variety. Hillsboro Central Valley used 1 30-second timeout. Take another quick break here, then it'll be time for the start of our second half. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. At RDK, we specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at RDK. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back here as just about ready to start the second half of play. Bring back in our cameraman, board operator, and coach's perspective guy, Keith Meyer. And Keith, in an even first half between these two teams. One of the things you said, you were interested on the matchup between the girls inside, and Hillsboro Central doing a great job there with Brecken and Magnuson, both with 6 points apiece in the first half.
They kind of dominated the action early in the, especially in the first quarter. Mayport got a rally going when they turned the pace of the game into a little bit more helter-skelter, a little bit more of, use the term lightly, but ugly basketball, where the ball's flying around and floating around. They got the Burros moving at a quicker pace than they wanted to, and all of a sudden, the passes that they were getting inside, they were a little bit off. They weren't right where the big girls for the Burros wanted them, and that made the difference. That let the Patriots get back, to almost tying this game. You got a critical juncture right now. Whoever can score a couple buckets right away, they'll be in the driver's seat.
Patriots will inbound to start the second half. Pass to Oos to Bergstrom inside McLennan. Turns, puts the shot up. No. Rebound grabbed by Forseth. She'll dribble across half court. Pass to Ensign. Inside Brecken, back out to Ensign. She'll put up a three. Good! Caitlin Ensign, her first basket. It's a three-pointer. Burros lead by 4. Oos the other way to Gap at the wing. Top of the key to Hutter. Inside. Back out to Gap, puts the shot up, no, and rebound taken by Bergstrom. She'll take it the other way. Pass to Forseth, back to Bergstrom. Ensign tries to work it inside, and that one is stolen away by McLennan. First turnover by the Burros this half. Oost, Gap, Hutter outside for 3, no, and rebound taken by Magnuson. Outlet to Forseth, across half court. She'll slow it down, settle the Burro offense. Pass to Ensign, and a foul called. Emily Bergstrom, that'll be her second. First on the Patriots this half.
Ellie Bergstrom, her second, team first of the second half.
Ensign to inbound, gets it to Forseth. She'll put up a 3, top of the key, no. And rebound taken by Hutter. Her first rebound going the other way. McLennan, top of the key. Gap. She'll drive baseline. And double dribble called. First Patriot turnover. 10th overall for Mayport CG. Inbound Forseth. Pass to Ensign. Bergstrom. Sit across to Forseth. As we'll have an over and back called on Sage Forseth. And turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley.
Yeah, there was no question there. It was over and back. She caught the ball and had both feet in front court, then stepped into the back court, and that's just automatic.
Patriots work it around. Shot attempt by Gap is no good. And rebound taken by Hillsboro Central Valley. Forsyth. Bergstrom, she'll drive inside. As we'll have a tie-up called. And possession arrow, it will remain with Hillsborough Central Valley. 24 on the shot clock. Sign inbounds to Forsyth. Thought about the three, now will drive baseline, has it stolen away and knocked out of bounds. Possession once again with the Burros. Shot clock now at 21. Sign inbounds. Has it out to Bergstrom. Ensign, she'll put up a three. Good! Ensign, 2 3-pointers to start this third quarter, and the Burros lead by 7. Bergstrom the other way. Get it to McLennan. She'll drive inside, put up. No! Magnuson there on the defense. Gets the board as well. Forsyth to Bergstrom at the wing. Top of the key, Brecken. To Forsyth on the right wing. Try to work the offense. And sign inside. Brecken, she'll turn, put it up. No! And rebound taken by McLennan. Patriots quickly the other way with Oost. Puts the shot up and gets it to go. Oost with her first bucket of the night. Goes the other way. Magnuson to Brecken. Back to Magnuson. Puts the shot up. No, but she was fouled. And Abby Magnuson will go to the line to shoot 2.
Patriots are playing a 2-2-1 zone press. It's basically a box with one girl back. The weak spot in that press is the middle of the court. And the Burros are doing the right thing. They're trying to get the ball into the middle. That pass, this last possession, was much further up court, so you didn't have to worry about over and back or anything like that. Much better choice.
Magnuson makes the first free throw. Second one is up and no good. And rebound taken by Bergstrom. So on that, McClanahan with the foul charged against her. That's her third. Patriots with it. Some miscommunication as that one gets thrown out of bounds, and turnover on the Patriots. Possession back to Hillsborough Central Valley. Bergstrom inbound to Forsyth, back to Bergstrom. Pass the line to Brecken, to Magnuson. She'll fire up the three, no. Rebound taken by Ensign, and back out to Forsyth. Ensign with it, left wing. Cross court to Forsyth, right wing, and she traveled.
She's got a nasty habit on that takeoff for her dribble. She kind of takes a little jump before she gets going. She's been calling that pretty consistently from game to game.
Bergstrom checks out. Tiffany Kazette back in for Hillsborough Central Valley. Patriots with it. Oos, she'll drive inside, puts the shot up. Good, and the foul. She's got all four this half for Mayport CG. Foul is on Tiffany Kazette. That's her first, team's first of the half. Oos shot attempt is up and no good. And out of bounds, possession to Hillsborough Central Valley. Burros to inbound, Kazette to Forsyth. Picks up the dribble. Kazette able to get it across the half-court line. To Ensign. Ensign will slow it down, direct traffic. Forsyth at the wing. To Brecken in the corner. Back to Forsyth. Forsyth will drive baseline. Magnuson inside, puts it up, no. Rebound fought for, they hit the deck, out of bounds, last touched by Mayport CG.
That was a great drive by Forsyth on the baseline. She knew she had Magnuson inside. The defense came to her to cut off the baseline. dumped it inside to Magnuson. Unfortunately, she couldn't make the little bunny.
Ensign inbounds. They work it to Magnuson in the middle. She'll put it up and good. Abby Magnuson with the bucket. Patriots quickly the other way. Hutter, she'll put up a three. No, and rebound is corralled by Caitlin Ensign. She'll bring it across the timeline to Kazette. Brecken. Bergstrom to Forseth. She'll drive inside, and she's fouled on the drive.
I feel bad for Hutter because, you know, she's a decent shooter. She just can't get one to fall. If she can get one to go, look out, because she might make 3-4 in a row.
Hutter on the foul. That's her third, team's third. As McIntyre as well as Domeyer check in for the Patriots. Holte and Spokley check in for Hillsborough Central Valley. Kazette just inside the three-point line, gets it to go. Tiffany Kazette, her first basket. Burros lead by 8. Oost drives, puts it up. No good, and rebound taken by Spokley. Kazette across the timeline. Holte wide open. She'll put up a three. No. And rebound taken by Bergstrom. Oost going the other way. Hutter. She'll put up a three. That one is no good, but rebound taken by Domeyer. Bergstrom at the three-point line. Oost. She'll put up a three. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. That one doesn't go, but Domeyer with the rebound, no. McIntyre gets the board, and she's fouled.
No blocking out by the Burros on that rebounding possession.
Anna Spokley on the foul. That's her first, team's second. First free throw attempt by McIntyre, up and good. As Bergstrom and Brecken will check in for HCV. Kaylin Olson checks back in for Mayport CG. Second free throw attempt, good. McIntyre makes them both. Patriots trail by 6. Holte across midcourt. Brecken inside to Spokley. She'll put it up, no. Gets the rebound. Bergstrom puts it up, no, and rebound taken by Domeyer. Cross to Oost. Bergstrom thought about the three. Back to Oost, top of the key. McIntyre at the elbow. Back to Bergstrom. Cross court to Olson. McIntyre. Inside Domeyer and out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots. Turnover on Mayport CG. Under a minute to go in the third. Inbound to Bergstrom. Gets it to Holte. Into the front court with Brecken. Kazette. Holte. Baseline, she'll drive. As shot attempt no good and taken by Domeyer. Kick out Bergstrom. She'll put up a three. No. And rebound taken by Bergstrom. Ball is on the floor. We'll have a tie-up, and possession arrow is to Mayport CG.
Holte on that previous possession, you know, she decided to drive baseline, which was good, but then she got stuck right under the basket wondering, uh-oh, what do I do with this thing now? But you want to see her keep doing that because that's how you learn. You got to keep trying things.
Clennon back in for Mayport CG. They can hold for the last shot. Oost just inside the three-point line, no, and rebound taken by Spokley. Bergstrom under 5 seconds has that one stolen away from her by Domeyer. Ball on the floor. Still loose, and it will go out of bounds, and that will conclude the third quarter of play. Three complete, one to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsborough.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Back here as three complete on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley leads by 6, 27-21 against Mayport CG. As one quarter to play, then we'll have the reminder of the boys game to follow us here. We'll have that for you as well on yourliveevent.com. Burros will inbound for Seth. Will work the offense. Holte. And she falls down, and we'll have a tie-up called. Possession arrow goes to Mayport CG. Oost. And pass is thrown away, and fifth turnover of the half for Mayport CG. Burros back with possession. Spokley checks out. Abby Magnuson checks back in for the Burros. Bergstrom back to Forsyth, gets it across on the pass to Holte. Back to Bergstrom. Brecken in the corner. Holte to Forsyth, right wing. Holte top of the key. Back to Forsyth. Holte, she'll drive inside. Kick out to Forsyth. Forsyth will drive. Back out to Holte. Inside Magnuson, and that pass is stolen away by McLennan. Back the other way. Oost with a three-point attempt. No. And rebound taken. Domeyer shot up, no, but McIntyre gets the rebound and puts it up for two.
And McIntyre scoring.
Patriots within 4. As we'll have a foul called. That'll be on McLennan. That'll be her fourth. Fourth on Mayport CG. Ensign checks back in for the Burros. McLennan will check out now with 4 fouls. And Olivia Gap will check in for Mayport CG. Inbounds Magnuson. Inside Brecken. She'll turn, put it up. No. And rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mayport CG. Burros back with possession. 30 on the shot clock. Ensign to inbound. Forsyth to Magnuson. Forsyth, she'll drive baseline. As it's stolen away from her by Oost. Going the other way, puts the layup up, no. Rebounded by Domeyer. Gap just inside the three-point line, no, and rebound taken by Forsyth, but she traveled.
Burros have not scored yet this quarter. Patriots are getting them sped up. They're changing the tempo more to their liking.
Inbounds Oost, she'll put it up, no, and rebounded by Brecken. Forsyth to bring it up court. She'll slow it down. Burros lead 27-23. Inside, Brecken, no, and rebounded by Gap. Oos going the other way to Olsen. Inside, McIntyre, she'll put it up. Gets the bounce and in for two. McIntyre, she's got 8. Patriots within 2. Ensign to Forsyth. Across the timeline with Bergstrom. Pass, not away. They get it to Ensign, no. Brecken with the offensive rebound, put back, no, but she's fouled.
In the grand scheme of things, with the score being what it is and the time on the clock being what it is, you probably don't want to be taking threes right now. I think you'd rather work the ball inside and get some easy baskets.
McIntyre on the foul. That's her first, team's 5th. First free throw attempt up and good for Sydney Brecken. First Burro points of the quarter. Second one up. That one's good. Brecken gets both free throws. Burros lead by 4. Timeout. We'll take one as well on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here out of the timeout, Hillsboro Central Valley leads by 4. Olsen inbound for Mayport CG. Inbounds Oost, has it knocked away from her, able to save it. Pass to Olsen behind her, able to cover. To Oost, just in time, able to get it across midcourt. Oost still with it, she'll drive, puts it up off the backboard and in. Oost, she's got 6 all in this half. Deficit is down to 2. Ensign, Forsyth. To screen from Brecken. Kick out Ensign, 3-point attempt. Good! Caitlin Ensign, she's got 9 all on 3-pointers this half. Back the other way, shot up attempt is no good. And rebound taken by Brecken. As Hutter there on the shot attempt. Bergstrom passes it back to Ensign. Slow it down, run the offense. Forsyth, Brecken top of the key. Ensign at the wing. Back to Brecken. Final 10 on the shot clock. Forsyth from the free throw line. She'll put it up. No. Rebound still loose. And a tie-up is called. And possession arrow. It was back to Hillsboro Central Valley.
Fat lot, I know. Shouldn't be taking threes right now. What does Ensign do? Cans it.
Olsen out for Mayport CG. Isabel Parker in once again for Mayport CG. Ensign out, lob out to Bergstrom. Ensign inside Brecken. She'll put it up. No. And rebounded, taken by Domeyer. Try to work it quick. Pass to McIntyre is just beyond her reach, and it goes out of bounds. And possession back to Hillsborough Central Valley. Under 4 minutes, 3:45 to play. Forsyth out of bounds. Last touch deflected off of Domeyer. Burros will retain possession, 28 on the shot clock. As that inbound pass is stolen by Hutter, he'll take it the other way. Layup is up and good. Hutter with her first points. Patriots trail by 3. Ensign in the front court with it. It's a screen from Forsyth. Bergstrom, Brecken. Stolen away, tie up there by Hutter, and possession arrow is to the Patriots.
Patriots just chasing the ball down wherever it goes. They're determined to get this thing moving.
Inbounds to Oost. Cross half court. Parker. Three-point attempt by Domeyer, no, and rebound taken by Magnuson. As McIntyre in there, she'll force a tie-up. A possession arrow goes to Hillsborough Central Valley. McIntyre will check out, and McClanahan will check back in for Mayport CG. Remember, McClanahan with 4 fouls. Brecken to Ensign, Bergstrom mishandles the pass, able to recover it. Whistle, and we'll have a foul called by Parker. That's her first, 6th on Mayport CG. Ensign to inbound, Forsyth. Pass to Bergstrom inside Magnuson, she'll put it up, no. Rebound taken by Ensign. Ensign with it. Brecken, Forsyth, they swing it around to Magnuson. Back to Forsyth, right wing. Magnuson, she'll launch up a 3. That one is off the mark, no good. And rebound taken by Domeyer. Patriots can tie it this time up. Oos from the free throw line, no. Rebound is taken, put back up and good by Domeyer. Patriots back within 1. Forsyth, and a foul called. That one will be on Hutter. Her 4th, 7th team foul, and from here on out, the Burros will be shooting. Hutter checks out with the 4 fouls. Ellie Bergstrom back in for Mayport CG. Sage Forsyth to shoot the 1-and-1. First one is up and good. Forsyth, her first points of the half. Second one upcoming. That one is off the mark, and rebound taken by Domeyer. Shot attempt up, no good, and rebound taken by Brecken. As we'll have a timeout called by Tony Gatormson. A quick 30. We'll take 30 as well. 1:56 left on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Burros lead 33-31.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsborough High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsborough High School District.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsborough. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsborough. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Bergstrom to inbound out of the timeout. Forsyth across midcourt. Minute 50 to play in the game. Burros lead by 2. Forsyth. Brecken back to Forsyth. Ensign. Forsyth at the wing. Back to Ensign. McKenna Bergstrom, she'll drive. Puts the shot up, no. Rebounded by Brecken, puts it up. That one's good. Sydney Brecken with the basket and the putback. Burros lead by 4. Ellie Bergstrom gets it to McClanahan. Shot up, no good, and rebound taken by McKenna Bergstrom. Ensign. Burros will stand back, use some clock here. McKenna Bergstrom back to Ensign.
Coach McClanahan yelling from the bench, pressure, pressure.
Shot clock at 12. Bergstrom. Magnuson. To Ensign, 5 on the shot clock. Ensign, good! Caitlin Ensign, her 4th three-pointer of the half. The Burros lead by 7. Gap puts it up, no. Rebound goes out of bounds. And possession with Mayport CG. Bringing back in Kaylin Olson as well as Isabel Parker and Bree Hutter for Mayport CG. Inbounds to McLennan, turns, puts it up, and good, and a quick timeout called by Mayport CG. We'll take another quick timeout as well with 30 seconds remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Burros inbound to Forsyth. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Get it across with Magnuson. And a foul on McClellan. That'll be her 5th, and she'll foul out with 23.6 remaining.
Number 23, Cora McClanahan, that's her 5th foul.
As McLennan will foul out with 5.6 rebounds as Magnuson to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt up and good for Magnuson. Burros lead by 6. Second free throw upcoming. That one's good. Magnuson makes 2 of them, and the Burros lead by 7 as Hillsborough Central Valley will take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30, then be back on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here, 23.6 seconds remains in the fourth quarter. Hillsborough Central Valley leads by 7. 40-33.
Right now you tell your girls if you're ahead, you tell them put your hands behind your back, clasp them there, and leave them there. Don't foul, let the clock run.
Big couple free throws there by Magnus, and able to extend it now to a 3-possession game.
If we have a free throw contest and we're picking sides, I get first choice I get Magnuson.
Boost quickly across half court to McIntyre. She'll put it up from the elbow. Shot no good, and rebound taken by Ensign. Pass to Brecken. Back to Ensign, thrown away. Taken by Hutter. Final couple of seconds, and that will do it. As Hillsborough Central Valley able to pick up a big victory, ending a 3-game slide as they pick up a 40-33 victory over Mayport CG. A much needed win here again for Hillsborough Central Valley, picking up their second region victory. They'll now advance to 2-4 in region competition, 4-5 overall. Mayport CG falls to 0-3 in the region and 1-5. Or excuse me, now 1-6 overall. Burros victorious, 40-33. We'll have an abbreviated post-game show. Have that for you coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Hillsborough Lumber is now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash. Use Hillsborough Christmas Cash to purchase the items you need to repair or remodel your home. Hillsborough Lumber can and will assist you with all your projects. They have all the building materials, including windows, doors, cabinets, flooring products, and they'll help you from start to finish to make sure your project is a great experience. If you're finishing up a project before winter or just wanting to get it started now, I'm suggesting you visit with Hillsborough Lumber, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Hillsborough Lumber now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash.
Hi, this is Isaac Whitley, a student athlete at Hillsborough High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for the other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage us to all show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Back here as Hillsborough Central Valley victorious here tonight, 40-33. Burros after the midway stretch, never giving up the lead, but Mayport CG able to make some runs, a couple times getting it to within 1 point, but the Burros able to then expand that lead once again. After 1 quarter of play, 10-6 Hillsborough Central Valley. Mayport CG fought back, outscoring the Burros 9-6 in the second quarter, bringing within 1, 16-15 at halftime. Burros able to stretch that lead once again, 11-6 run in the third quarter, go up 27-21. However, Mayport CG fought back again, gaining it to within 1. But down the stretch, Burros able to make a couple of important baskets. Made a couple free throws as well to pick up a 40-33 victory here tonight in Game 1. Game 2 against the boys game, that one's coming up here momentarily. Take another quick break here, then we'll give out some awards coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here, it's time now to name our RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game. We'll give that to number 11, Sydney Brecken. Almost a double-double, 10 points. Also had 9 rebounds there up inside in the middle there. A good big body presence there for the Burros. She is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Visit them online, planterdoc.com. Also name our Halstead Telephone Company Post-Game Connection. We'll have that here as well, as we will give that to Caitlin Ensign, and her three-point shooting, especially in the second half, was held scoreless in the first half, but 12 points on 4 3-pointers in the second half, including the first 6 points coming out of the gate to begin half number 2, as well as a couple big ones down the stretch in the fourth quarter. So that, and she is our RDK Enterprise Precision Player of our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here tonight, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. They are keeping you connected. Take another quick break here. We'll have our final stats, then we'll get it ready for the boys game coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here, we're joined here quickly by Caitlin Ensign here for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Caitlin, some big three-point shots here in that second half for you.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Over Christmas break, I've really been working on those threes to help my team out.
And then it's got to feel great after a couple three-game skid there to be back on the win column here tonight.
Oh yeah, I think our team really needed that, and it's going to be a really big confidence booster for our team going into these next games that we have.
All right, Caitlin, we appreciate you joining us here. Congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you.
Caitlin Ensign joining us here on our post-game show as we'll quickly work the microphone here to Coach Tony Guttormson. And Coach, gotta feel great to pick up a victory here against Mayport CG.
Yeah, it feels, obviously it's great. We had a tough stretch there before Christmas, and so we're happy to come out and get a win in the region against a team that we think is pretty good. You know, their record right now, I think they've only got one win, but we said that doesn't really matter. They've played some good teams just like we have, so they don't worry about the record. We know they're a good team, and they're usually a pretty good defensive team, so I think it was a good win for the girls.
And then, inside there, you're able to use Magnuson and Brecken there, especially in that first half there. And then second half, some great three-point shooting by Caitlin Ensign, kind of total team victory there. Yeah,
I think the girls were getting better at recognizing certain situations. You know, when they had Cora in the game and Hannah in the game, those are two pretty good post players. If one of them was out, we knew that we would have a size advantage somewhere. And the girls are getting a little better at recognizing that type of stuff. So yeah, that was big. Abby had a big game. Sydney had a good game, and she probably, I don't know what Sydney ended up with, but I'm sure she could have had about 8 or 10 more points. A couple of those other ones has dropped for her, but that'll come. And yeah, Caitlin, she's had a nice stretch of games. She had a good game in Richland, and she's confident, and we tell her, go ahead and shoot those if you're open, and once the first one goes down, it's a lot easier.
All right, Tony, thanks for the time. Congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tony Guttormson joining us here on our post-game show. We'll do a quick here, abbreviated stat lines here for both teams here, as Tiffany Kazette and McKenna Bergstrom both with 2 points apiece. Sage Forseth had 3. Sydney Brecken with 10 points, also 9 boards. Caitlin Ensign had 12 points, and Abby Magnuson with 11. Stats for Mayport CG. Addison Domeyer had 4. Bree Hutter had 2. Hannah McIntyre with 8. Cora McLennan had 5, and 6 apiece for Hannah Oost and Olivia Gap. Final stats there as Hillsborough Central Valley picks up a 40-33 victory. Take a quick pause here. We will sign off for this one. We will have then the boys game here. We'll have that on yourliveevent.com. Let's go back to the homepage, and we will be live with that here shortly in about a minute here. As appreciate you joining us for the girls game, and stick around for the boys game coming up here shortly on yourliveevent.com.